Hello, everyone. I'm delighted once again to welcome you to another edition of Christian Musicians Corner podcast. Now, for those of you who are listening to this podcast for the first time, Christian Musicians Corner podcast is just an audio version of the Christian Musicians Corner blog, which have been existing for quite a while. So basically, I write the blog and I read it out for you guys, and that's what is this podcast that you are listening to. So today's topic on Christian Musicians Corner podcast is Find the Balance. Find the balance. Now, as musicians, we are usually very passionate about our art. And that's a good thing, you know. You need passion to keep you going even when things aren't going smoothly. It's passion that could make you go hungry or eat once a day so you could save up money to buy a guitar. It's passion that could make you walk for an hour to get to the venue where you have been invited just to perform. You know, we do a lot of crazy things for the passion that we have for our music. Now, sometimes we could be so passionate about our music that we neglect family responsibilities. We feel succeeding in our music career is all that matters. This could be very dangerous. Now, many musicians have wrecked their families because of this. Some others have had to quit music to save their family. There are even some that got divorced because they felt they can't cope with family and music at the same time. Actually, I believe the main reason some musicians are afraid to get married is that they don't know how to strike a balance between the time they give to their music and loved ones. I started learning this after I got married. In my case, my wife and I are both musicians. So we had to consciously, though painfully, begin to adjust our lives so as to make time for family as well as music. But you don't have to wait till you get married before you can start finding a balance. In fact, I think it is best you do that before marriage. If you do, it wouldn't be a big deal when you get married. So how do you find a balance between music and family? First, you have to recognize that family is as important as your music. Settle this in your mind once and for all. Your music is not more important than your family. I could say this boldly because this podcast is for Christian musicians, so I don't have to worry about whether your ideologies fit with this. If you are a Christian, just know that your music is not more important than your family. Now, it's after you have settled this in your mind that you can consciously start creating time for family. Create time to visit, especially if you live somewhere else. Spend some time with your family together. Do some things around the house for them. Remember, you are still a member of that family, so you have responsibilities. Join them for special occasions like weddings or burials, etc. If you have some money, no matter how little, contribute to the payment of bills in the house. Be responsible. You will find that gradually this becomes a part of you. And when you eventually get married, maintaining such balance wouldn't be a struggle. Now, even if you are already married, this is still something you can achieve. My wife and I did, so you can do that too. You can set rules for yourself so you could have time for your spouse and kids. For instance, you could set a rule that you have to be at home before family dinner every day and that you must all eat together. And let everyone know about this rule so that they can keep you accountable. You could mark days in your calendar strictly for family and reject any invitations that fall on that day, no matter what. Learn to say no when it is necessary. Success in your career as a musician is very important, but it doesn't have to come at the detriment of your family. It's possible to grow your music career and still keep up with your family responsibilities. All you have to do is find the balance. I believe that you have been blessed by this podcast again today. So as I draw the curtain today, I just want to remind you again, find the balance. God bless you. See you in the next episode.